Hey Darian, how are you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. My name is Jake, and I'm going to be your occupational therapist today. Now,
Okay.
I've understood that you've recently had a stroke, so I want to bring you in here today, and I want to run a couple tests on you, just get some baseline measurements so we know where to go from there. My job as an OT is basically to find whatever weaknesses you may have, and we can work on correcting those so you can get back to doing the things you like to do in your life.
Okay.
So now to get the best measurements possible, I may need to put my hands on you at some point throughout. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's completely fine.
All right, good. So the first thing I want to do is I just want to ask a couple of questions. So first I want you to tell me your name.
My name's Darren.
All right. Can you tell me what day you were born?
Yes, February 21st.
Okay. Can you tell me where you live?
Yes, I currently live in Hermitage.
Okay. And one last one. What did you have for breakfast yesterday?
Ooh. I think a granola bar.
Granola bar? All right.
Yeah.
Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to test your vision just a little bit. So the first thing I want you to do is I'm going to have you lock on to one of these and until I tell you to do something else, okay?
Okay.
All right, so right now I want you to stare at the green highlighter.
Okay.
All right, keep staring. Now, find the pink one. Good. Keep tracking. Keep your eye on the pink one as best you can.
That's kind of hurting.
Kind of hurting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Now, stare back at the green one.
Okay.
Follow the green one. Good. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get behind you, if that's okay.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I want you to let me know when you can see either Sharpie out of the side of your eye, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
I can see the pink one.
See the pink one?
Yeah.
All right. What about the green one?
I can't see.
Nothing?
Okay, I can see it now.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Now, next thing I want you to do is I've got a sheet of paper here. And what I want you to do is I want you to draw a clock. And I want you to just fill in the numbers like normal, 1 through 12, like you would see anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, now next, I'm just going to ask you to do a few simple commands, and I want you to follow them as best you can.
Okay.
All right, if you could, please touch your right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Oof.
And hurt a
Can't
little
get
bit?
my, yeah, it's hard to get my arm up there.
Okay, okay. Could you touch your left shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can you touch your left knee? Okay. Can you touch your left elbow? Okay, good. Last one, could you touch your right ear? Still hurting a little
touch
bit?
it with.
Okay, okay. Very good, thank you. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna get up close to you again, if that's all right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you do is I want you to close your eyes, and now I'm gonna touch you gently with the Sharpie, and when you feel me touching you, or how about, I'm gonna touch you or not, and then I'm gonna ask you yes or no.
Okay.
If I'm touching you or not, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start without telling you. Am I touching you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes or no?
No.
No? Okay. Yes or no?
No.
No? Okay. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Yes or no?
No.
No? Okay. Great. Thank you. Now, next thing I want you to do, I'm gonna ask you to just do a couple of movements. I just want to get a gauge on how good your range of motion is right now. So the first thing I want you to do is I just want you to shrug your shoulders as best you can. Okay? All right, now I want you to slowly tilt your head to both sides, just like this. Okay? Now, next thing I want you to do is I want you to place both of your arms on the table like this. Okay? Now, if you can, I want you to try to touch the tops of your shoulders with your fingertips, like this. Okay. And then can you slowly bring them back down like this? Okay, good. Next, I want you to stick your hands straight out in front of you, like this. And try to raise them over your head like you're reaching for something from a cabinet. Okay, thank you. Now, I want you to try to stick your arms out to your sides, straight as you can. Bring them over your head like you're doing a jumping jack. Good, thank you. Now, I want you to act like you're feeling the back of your head, almost like you're under arrest, like this. Okay. Now just a couple more. Next, I want you to try to get your hands behind your back like you're tucking in a shirt. Okay. One last one. Can you stick your hands like you're giving someone the stop signal, like this? Okay, good. Thank you. Now we'll do just a couple of measurements here. So I want you to, just with your left arm here, I want you to kind of see if you can put it back on the table like we had just a minute ago. And then I want you to, like we did, try to bring your fingertips towards your shoulder whenever you're ready. All right, good. Thank you. All right. Next, same thing like we did with the wrist. I want you to try to stick your left hand, see if you can't give the stop signal, like this. You can lift your arm just a little bit for me. All right, thank you. And one last one. Just stick your arm straight out and try to raise it as high as you can. All right, thank you. All right, Darian, that's all I have for you today. So a few things I noticed right off the bat. Your range of motion is a little limited, especially in your left side. Now that's pretty common to see in someone who's just had a stroke. We also noticed that you may have some issues with your sensation. Again, also on your left side, you had a bit of trouble determining when I was and when I wasn't touching you. So I'd like to work on that further. And lastly, you also had some visual issues. Your right side was good, but your left side, you had a little bit of trouble. You know, your field of vision wasn't quite as good on your left side as it was your right, so I'd like to further work on that. So to fix these things, I like to see at least 2-3 times a week. That being said, I do think your outlook for recovery is pretty good. Do you have any further questions for me?
No, sir, not right now.
All right, sounds good. Look forward to working with you.
Awesome, thank you.